Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Farah. So today I'm going to be showing you how to create this really simple but super natural and warm summer makeup look. This is really perfect for kind of any evening event that you have coming up, but also really nice for daytime as well. But yeah, any products that I've used in this video will be linked in the description box below, so if you're liking anything, then definitely check that out. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below for more videos like this, and definitely give this one a thumbs up as well if you enjoy it. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. So I've already moisturised my face, so I'm going straight in with this Collection Colour Correct palette. I only take the green shade from this palette and just dot it on the areas where I feel I'm coming up with a little bit of redness, just to dull down the red colour and blend that in so that it's not looking too chunky. And I know I'm looking a little bit crazy, but we're definitely going to cover up all that green kind of discoloration. And I'm going to be taking the Revolution concealer in C5 for this, so I've just dotted that over the top of where I applied the Colour Correct, and then I'm using my damp beauty blender to blend that product in and just conceal that area. So next I'm taking my Primark Strobe Cream. This is in the lightest shade, and I'm just applying this to the high points of my face. So like my cheekbone area, my nose, and high points on my forehead. And then I'm just blending this in with my fingers. And then I am taking my damp beauty blender again, and I'm just buffing that product in. And then also I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal True Match in the shade Golden Sand, and I'm applying this over the entire of my face, over the top of all the highlight I just applied as well. So next I'm taking my Collection Concealer in the shade Warm Medium 3, and I'm applying this to the under eyes, and I'm just doing it in a triangle shape, and this is just going to really add some extra brightness to the under eyes and give a bit of definition to the face. And I'm also taking this down the bridge of my nose as well, and a bit on my forehead, just all the usual areas that I like to conceal, around the sides of the mouth as well. And then I'm going ahead and taking the same beauty blender but using the kind of tip of it and trying to get under my eyes a little bit as well, and just blend that all in. And I also did go in with a brush just to get into the corner of my eyes and blend that in a bit better. So next I'm just spritzing my face with my Primark setting spray. This is just to give a bit more moisture back to my face, and then I'm applying this Revolution concealer in C5, and I'm applying this to my lid area just to act like as a primer, I guess, and I'm buffing this in with a brush. Now once that's all done, I'm going to quickly move on to brows before completing the rest of my eyes. So I'm taking my Primark brow pencil. Wow, this is literally like a Primark only makeup tutorial, it seems. It's actually not. I do use a lot more different brands, but I am just really loving Primark Beauty at the moment. They have some really good products. So yeah, my Primark brow pencil is actually one of my holy grails. I absolutely love it. It has a brush on one end, and then it has this pencil on the other. So once brows are all done, I'm taking my Holy Grail palette by Violet Voss, and I'm just buffing in this shade into kind of my crease area, but kind of all over the lid, and it's just acting as that like base shade for my eyes. We're going for a really warm, natural look, so this is the perfect shade to start with. So next I'm going in with the shade Are You Kitten Me, and I'm buffing that into the outer portion of my eye and trying to wing that out slightly as well, just to create a bit more definition and depth in that area. Then next up I'm dabbling into my Morphe Dare to Create palette, and I'm taking this really like deep brown shade, and I'm using that again to deepen up the outer portion of my eye, and I'm also taking it into kind of the inner corner of my eye, or the inner third should I say, and also making sure to blend this into my crease area as well. And this is basically to try and create a halo in the center of the eye, because I am leaving that area completely bare because we're going to go in with some shimmer in that area later. So this shade, I'm really focusing on the outer third and inner third of the eye. Then back in with my Collection concealer, I'm applying this to the centre of my eyes just to create that base for the halo that we're going to be doing. So I've just applied a tiny amount, and then I'm blending it in with this small brush, and I'm blending it like quite high up into my crease as well, because I really just kind of want the illusion of like a really accentuated halo. And then as you can see, I'm doing weird spraying of my finger there, and that's basically just to get as much pigment as possible of the eyeshadow. So I'm taking this really beautiful shimmery pink shade, and I'm applying that to the center using my finger. I just feel like that works a lot best, and you get the highest kind of color payoff when you use your finger. And then I'm also going over the top of that with this really nice gold shimmer in the same palette, and I'm literally just applying this straight over the top, just to give more of a gold tint to this shimmer of the halo. Then I'm going in with my Anastasia highlighter, and I'm taking this over the top. This is a really beautiful like light gold shade, and that's exactly kind of the look I was going for. I wanted that area really brightened, so I applied that again over the top, and I feel like the combination of those three shimmers worked really well and gave me the exact kind of tone I was looking for. And then I also did really quickly there, just kind of buff out the eyeshadow on my lower lash line as well, just to balance the top and the bottom. So next up, I'm taking my Revolution foundation drops. These are in the shade F13, and I'm just dropping these on kind of my cheekbone area and then buffing them out with a brush, and this is kind of acting as my contour, I guess. It's this really beautiful warm brown shade, and I'm buffing those out on my cheekbones, and then I'm also doing the same on my jawline and my forehead. So I'm also doing the same thing on my nose, but I'm just being a little more careful, I guess. So I'm just dotting the contour along the bridges of my nose, and then using a smaller brush to blend this out. I do use a couple of methods to blend out the product, because I did go in a little bit too heavy, but yeah, I'm just blending it out with the brush, and then I also use my contour brush and then try and blend it a bit more with my fingers as well, just to make sure there's no harsh lines and that everything is looking really seamless. To finish up the contour, I'm setting all that in place with my MUA Luxe contour palette. This is again another really beautiful chocolate brown shade, so I'm just going over all the areas that I just contoured with that powder. And then again I went in with my prep spray just to give a bit more moisture back to my face, and then I've applied blush. This one is the L'Oreal LA blush in the shade Nectarine, so I've just applied that to the apples of my cheeks. Next, I'm taking my Amrezy highlighter again, and I'm applying that to the high points of my face to highlight those areas. So as you can see, that's like my cheekbone area, the kind of brow bone, and then also the bridge of my nose, and my cupid's bow, and all those areas that in general we like to highlight. I also went ahead and applied that same highlight to the inner corners of my eyes. Now onto lips, I'm taking my Morphe Draw Attention lip and eyeliners. This one is in the shade Caviar, so I'm first using this in my waterline for my eyes, and it's a really like nice brown shade, so it's not too harsh, but it's going to give it a really nice kind of finish to the eye look. And then I'm also using the exact same eyeliner and lining my lips with the same colour. And then I've gone in with my Collection Velvet Kiss in the shade Caramel, and I'm just using this to fill in my lips. Then just to deepen that tone ever so slightly, I've just dabbed a tiny bit of my L'Oreal lipstick in the shade Mahogany Studs, I believe. And then just to finish the look, I have added some falsies. These are by Eylure. And then I have also added some mascara to my bottom lashes, and I used the Rimmel Wonderluxe mascara. And that, you guys, is this look complete.